say, can you do that?
Yes.
All right.
Welcome to
Cocktails and critiques. Okay, so
What'd you bring
I
me?
brought you the mystery drink this week.
Wait a second. This is a
in
little Dutch
honor-
Bros.
So I know when you see this, you think this is going to be too sweet and gross for you because it has a Dutch Bros label, but I did have a reason behind bringing you this.
A little celebration of
So
Secret Lives
this
of Mormon
is
Wives.
in honor of the new season of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives dropping. Season 4 just dropped.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Secret Lives of Mormon
So
Wives.
this drink is Jessie's drink order.
But did you do it less sweet, or this is like how
No,
she
okay.
gets
So
it?
Aniston gets this drink. Aniston loves Dutch Bros.
It's the macadamia.
And-
You
yeah.
know, I order Jesse's drink too, but I just I always get mine. I get an iced Americano with the macadamia nut cold foam or soft top. Excuse me, soft top.
Well, okay. If our listeners are interested at all in trying this, I can tell you what the order is. So when Aniston first got into Dutch Bros, I was like, oh, someone I follow has like drink orders on her thing if you want to try it. And Aniston tried it, and of all the drinks she's tried, this is her favorite. So she ends up getting this pretty much every time because it's better than. And I
Really
will
weird
sip.
How it's like not too sweet.
Okay, so I think that's.
so weird about our. Sweetness.
I'm so weird about the sweetness, and I will sip on Aniston's, and I'm like, I'm sure there's ingredients that are not good for you in here still, but how weird is it that the macadamia flavor like cuts the sweetness or something?
Yeah, it's like really
Okay,
good.
so this is an iced cookies and cream latte with oat milk, extra sweet soft top, and chocolate macadamia drizzle. So they call it chocolate mac drizzle at Dutch. And oh my gosh, one of the guys in the taking your order had the cutest hat on. I need another hat, like a hole in the head, but it was
a Dutch
so
Bros
cute.
hat?
It was like a baseball cap, like, and it said Dutch on it. Oh, it was so cute. I was like, I really wanted to buy one, but
That is
I don't know.
cute.
Also, the people that work there, I think they also have merch that you can't just buy, but not like I need Dutch
Oh.
Bros merch, but anyways.
But
so-
it was cute.
Okay, so this drink is in honor of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
I love it. It's so fun and so good. I was starving, so I'm glad that you got like a hearty drink.
Yeah, it is hearty. So have you watched?
Okay, I haven't watched it yet. I've been wanting to. Obviously I follow them on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I have not gotten to watch the new season yet. I was confused about the date that it was
So I was
coming out.
confused. I actually Googled it twice, and I was confused because I think like when you Google it, Google's confused a little too about Taylor being the Bachelorette, and it
Yeah.
kept telling me March 22nd. So then we ended up going to dinner with Luke and Kelsey at Anita's. I invited you guys, but
Yeah.
we
Thank
ended
you.
up meeting them. I mean, it wasn't till like after 7:00, but
Wow.
they were, which you know is late for me. Luckily, it's at the end of my street. So, and we ended up bringing 3 of our 4 kids with us as well.
Oh,
It
you
was
did?
after Aniston's cheer thing. She
Okay.
got home. Our other plans had fallen through, so we were like, we literally just took the golf cart to the end of the street and got
So fun.
Mexican food. And oh my gosh, I
And
have
margaritas.
I have
Their
a
margaritas
drink,
are so
actually
good.
mezcalitas.
That's what I.
Oh, that's
Eric
what you
and I
got.
get, yeah.
Well, okay, and that's what Luke got, like just a regular mezcalita. But Kelsey found this one on the menu, and she's like, "I'm gonna try this," and I got it, and oh my gosh, it was so good. It was like a creamy mezcalita. It had like coconut cream in it, so it was like, it was.
Okay, when we finally get around to making our dang cocktails, for
Yeah,
the
we'll have
podcast,
to try
that's
this.
What we should do
Because it was so good. But my problem with like specialty cocktails, like Anita's is nice because you can just get like a basic cocktail there and it's pretty good. Like
Yeah.
well, anyways, I ordered this one, Kelsey, and I got these matching. I forgot to get a picture, but they were like really cutesy, coconut creamy mezcalita kind of things. But they're in like small glasses and they taste so delicious. It just goes down too easily for
it does.
me.
Well, that's why I'm like really not tempted, especially in the winter. It feels like summer
Yeah,
right
well,
now,
but
so it's different.
That
but,
day was like, it really
Yeah.
felt like summer.
But I feel like Yeah,
but it went down and
like margaritas. I've been very into anything in a martini glass because it seems like you can sip it a little bit longer.
This was too delicious. It went down way too fast. But then I was like, I didn't really want a full other drink, but I didn't even have like much of a buzz. You had to bring, the regular mezcalitas are strong there. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, so Luke got himself the large, and that's probably what you got that day. Like, it's nice because if you get the large, they come in like a big margarita glass,
I didn't even get the large. I just got the regular because we were going to church after that. Oh, remember?
Yeah.
So I was like,
and then you ended up having leftovers.
And I was very tipsy.
Well, yeah. Well, so I ended up I wanted to order a second drink, but then I didn't want that same one. And so I was like, I'll get what he has because Luke just had like the mezcalita, but he had like the bigger sized one, and he's like, do you want that size? And I was like, no, I don't want that size. Like, I need a smaller one.
I need to go to Anita's.
He brought it. It wasn't in as cute of a cup. Luke's had like the big margarita glass. Mine was just in a regular size cup,
like the long skinny
ones.
That's what.
But I was like, I took 2 sips of it, and I was like, whoa, this is stronger than my first drink for sure. Like that
one was actually is stronger, or that it's
hard to tell because it felt stronger. Like that one was definitely like,
well, yeah. I mean, I still remember
I could barely
how it was
finish.
Drink.
I could barely finish that. But anyways, while we were at dinner, Luke and Kelsey were talking about how they were so excited to get home and watch Mormon Wives.
Watches it?
Oh yeah, Luke is
likes a little drama.
Luke watches it with her, and so I was like, wait, but I thought it's not out yet. Because I kept seeing them on social media post that it was out, but I was like, I Googled it, and they're like, no, that's Taylor's Bachelorette. I thought they were
still just doing like the promo for it, launching.
So then I was like so excited to get home and watch it, but Tim won't watch it with me. So it's hard.
I wouldn't even want Eric to watch it.
So I'm only like I haven't even finished one episode because but Luke did say at dinner, he goes, I mean, it's really weird, Jen. It reminds me of your friend group. And I was like, dear. And then Aniston goes across the table. Yeah, we call them Secret Lives of Christian Wives.
Yeah, that's what London and Aniston call us.
I was like, well, I'd like to think that we're a little more mature than the show. But
I think so too. But I'll tell you, as you know, some recent events have happened, and just stuff I'm going through with London. She's just at the age where she's just noticing everything. She's very much her own person, has her own opinions about things. And I was watching the reunion to kind of like freshen up. Yeah. And which I do love the reunions because I feel like they talk about stuff that is actually very important. I think that they are really good people at their core.
So this is the one thing I enjoy about the show. I think the networks, with any reality show,
like they over dramatize stuff. Well, for sure.
They bait them.
Yes,
they put them in tempting situations, bad situations, trying to create drama.
Even how they brought Chase on the Chase and Taylor thing, on the reunion, I was like, why are they doing that?
So they start out season 4 with some like stuff too.
I figured because they're like, oh, you're gonna have to watch season 4.
Yeah, they bring Chase in. I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't think.
Yeah,
I think it's probably you've seen it.
Wait, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. I think this is probably in the ads, but the boys get invited. This is right at the beginning of episode 1. The boys get invited to the villa.
Oh, yeah. They kind of see. I feel like they alluded at that in the reunion.
So it's like the network. I get frustrated with these shows because the network is trying to cause drama that to me makes me enjoy the show less because they're baiting them, putting them
natural drama.
Yes, and
that didn't need like
the one thing that I think these girls. I do not think our friend group is dramatic like these girls, and I think we normally handle ourselves much. better.
I think we have a much better a more genuine
foundation. We're older, wiser. Also, we aren't on a TV show with a network baiting us with bad situations. So I don't think...
And only showing one... Right.
And only showing
like
pieces.
The whole... They
right.
Pick
but
and choose
one
what
thing
they
I
want.
do enjoy about the show, and especially in the reunions, is most of those girls own their stuff. Like, they eventually take accountability.
The girls and the men have been through really hard things, and they're very vulnerable, and like... they are very supportive of each
and they
other
do
about
pull
that.
through and support each other. Like,
yeah,
you realize, like, none of us are perfect in life, and we all have our things and our weaknesses and whatever. And I feel like our friend group has been going strong for over 20 years. It's definitely over 20 years.
Yeah, like the core people, and then we have like newer, but that's still been like over 5 years.
Even the newer people, during COVID, I mean, even the newer people has been 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, totally.
So like, we go back a really long time, and one thing that we discussed with our friend group is, like, any relationship in life, you're going to have things you have to work through. So it's like, whether it's a marriage, a long-term friendship, family.
Yeah.
And
it's how you do
not,
it. It's how you work. It's how you, the work you do on yourself, and then the work.
And looking inward. And it's not a failure. Like, it's not drama or a friend failure to have to talk through or work through things sometimes. It's how you come out on top or at the end.
Yes. What I did find, it's interesting. You know how Amber was texting us a few days ago that she started watching it? Yeah. And she's obviously on season 1, and we were just like talking about some of the dynamics on there, and it has made me realize, though, like, in the Utah Mormon community, obviously there's such wonderful things there, but there is also like a lot of people really care what other people think, and I think sometimes, like, it's very image based.
Yeah.
And I think for the wrong reasons sometimes, you know. And then also, I mean, they get married, so they've all had a lot of traumatic things happen to them. Most, you know, like in their childhood, a lot of sexual abuse, stuff like that. And even though the church is a very loving, supportive community there, it's also like a very small town feel. And I mean, these girls got married and had babies when they were so, like, they hadn't grown up. They're still so young.
Yeah.
You know?
And they're working through these like big, huge things.
Yes. And then I think it's like that community is like a blessing in so many ways, but then it's also kind of like their downfall too.
Totally.
And so you see that I think in their relationships, how a lot of it is like, also a lot of them didn't have strong personal relationship. Like, it's like they were friends as the group and like did these TikTok videos where they like did play dates with their kids, but then a lot of them aren't individually close with each other.
Right.
And so when they're in the group dynamic, you start to see how that like kind of plays out in unhealthy ways. Yeah,
definitely. Which, on this topic, we're going to have some of our friend group as guests, because some of them are specialists. Well, a lot of them are hair.
We're blessed to have very, very talented, smart
women in our lives.
Yes.
So, and we'll kind of get into some of these topics on some of the future podcasts.
So you don't have to just listen to us.
Yeah, we don't need to rant anymore on this. But anyways, cheers to Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And yes, we do understand this is a vice. Mormon Wives is my biggest vice. TV, it's my biggest
I mean, we're
trash
not
TV.
Condoning. There are a lot of
there's also
unhealthy things.
There is unhealth there, but
it can be fun.
It's fun and my vice. So we're celebrating this week the premiere. Okay, high-low. What was your high this week?
Well, you were part of my high this week. It was just a couple days ago. So for all of our listeners all over the world, you don't know, it's very hot here in San Diego.
80 degrees and sunny in March.
It's like perfect. And so we joke, like, we don't ever see each other on weekends because neither of our husbands like to leave, like,
our bubbles.
I mean, even going a mile.
By our bubble means, like, we go a mile to our own beach that's by our house.
Yeah.
That's each of us.
We just don't see each other.
And even though we only live 15 minutes away, they're different beaches.
They are. So, and also when the weather's nice, the traffic gets really bad. So even this weekend, it was.
Yeah. So it isn't really a 15-minute commitment. It is a bigger.
Right. And then like parking and all of that stuff. So normally we don't get to do that stuff together on the weekends, but Tyler spent the night
at my house.
At Jen's house. So we were going to so I told Eric, well, we have to go down there anyways to get Tyler. So let's just they're going to do the beach. So we'll do beach day, which actually turned out to be like the
biggest taste of summer.
The biggest taste, and it was so fun. Right as we're pulling up, and
I had already been there. My family was there for a while.
The parking is. This is one of the things that's nice about this beach. The parking is difficult, so it doesn't get too crowded. Yeah. So we see Jen's car right away, and then right as we're like pulling up, London's like, "There's Kate. Kate's there." So then we see our other good friend, who is going to be guest soon on the pod, was going
there
to
with
the
her
same
family.
beach. Yeah. So then like we parked, and it was just such a fun beach day. Like also, I feel like we haven't had all of our kids together. When was the last time they were all together? Yeah, like it's been a long time.
I even just my own kids. It's like a rare that was like all 4 of my kids were there, which these days
you have 4 kids.
Sore subject for Jess. She's very triggered that I say I have 4 kids, but
you'll hear it a lot.
Yeah. But with that being said, the older 2 are pretty busy these days. Being 14 and almost 16, they are very busy with their own lives. And so it was a rarity that we had all 4 of our kids.
Yeah, and even for me now, like they're always my only 2 kids, but well, like even that day, London was going to go to the beach
I didn't
with
think
her
London
friends.
was going to be there because
but I'm like, don't you want to see the cousins? And so, anyways, that was my high. I just loved it. The weather was beautiful. I loved seeing. I do wish I went in the water, but
it was really cold though, and they saw a lot of stingrays.
Yeah, so I guess maybe I feel fine about that choice.
I feel great when we love the water. We've talked about this actually. I think that might have been on the podcast.
By the way,
that could be our low because that was my low.
Okay,
but I don't know if that doesn't need to be your low. But
tell me your high first.
Okay, so my high was actually the same that beach day. It was just a good day. It made me very excited for, the weather just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was such a feel good.
It's actually making me very worried for how I'm going to feel in May Gray and June Gloom because.
Yeah, it's hard when you're ready.
This whole winter.
Yes.
Even on the cold days, it's been really sunny.
Well, and it's been fine because I feel like we have had, my kids had ski week and it was rainy that week. But I didn't mind it a ton because it's the week before and the week after had been beautiful. So we've gotten
very lucky.
It's just been a nice winter. So
I know it sure has.
Yeah, so that was my high too. And then my low was that last Friday we were recording. We came here.
Let me tell you, it is not easy. Our schedules are so busy right now.
To get here to do
for
this.
us to set all the wheels in motion to record a podcast is not easy. I mean, I had to get Tyler out of school early because anyways, so we record what we thought was our best episode yet.
A full episode,
only to find out that there had been a technology issue
and the cameras had glitched and stopped recording 12 seconds in.
Yeah.
And we didn't know until we were done. We had said bye to you guys, everything.
Yeah. And then we would have just tried to record another episode right after that, on a different topic. Because we actually go out of our way to not talk about stuff before the podcast so that everything's very authentic.
Yeah.
So we would have pivoted and talked about something else, but we couldn't because Jen had to pick up the kids from school.
It was,
it was already such a fine.
Yeah, I was cutting it close in the first place, and then So, anyways, that was my low, but we're back, and now we can't really. Honestly,
and now we've got 2 cameras on. We've got it.
The red lights are on. We're checking the red lights.
We're checking constantly. So hopefully it's really recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, I guess.
Did you have another low?
I mean, yes. I feel like I'm going to be careful what I say because I would never want to betray my child's trust. But it's just I've been going through some very hard parenting things. And obviously our friend group we've had some stuff I'm just really trying to focus on how I show up as a mother, as a friend, as a wife, all the things. And it's very very difficult when let's just say it's a very humbling experience, and I'm like completely out of a loss for like what I should do. I feel like I know I'm not like the best parent, and I've definitely like, it's a work in progress always. But for the most part, I have felt pretty good about the type of parent that I am. I like love my children endlessly. Like I've spent so much time. I feel like I've done all the important things, shown up as I can, and then when you realize like that might not be enough, or I don't know. I mean, I think it's just the teen years are difficult, but
well, you can't really gauge it during those years, and
yeah, so that's definitely been my low. It's very
taxing. I can relate to that for sure.
It's hard, but it is. I think it will give us some more material for like I just ordered myself a new book. I think, did I get you a Young Pueblo book?
Yeah.
Okay. The Connection and Clarity or whatever. So that book, I love that book. I refer to it all the time. But I just ordered his new one, The Way Forward.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so like overnight shipping should be here tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'm just trying to like look at this time and see like what I can learn and better
honestly
myself.
What really helps me, well, that one podcast, I've shared this with everyone who has teens.
Wait, I need you to
yeah,
that.
I'll
I do feel like when I listened to it didn't.
Okay, it's called the Raising Boys and Girls podcast,
yeah,
and
I listened to it.
They do these ages and stages, which we've talked about this.
Yeah, I think Amber is the one that referred me to that one originally.
Probably that podcast. I don't know if it was that specific episode, but she enjoys parenting podcasts. I don't really.
Yeah, I'm like, I need a break from the parenting.
I only listen out of desperation when I'm desperate.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm at.
But this is like so validating because it helps you feel less crazy. But I think it's called like the ages and state. I'll send it. We'll link it on the show notes.
Yeah, link it in the show notes.
But yeah, Sissy Goff, they're marriage and family therapists, and they specialize in adolescence, and they talk about the narcissistic stage, which is what it's called for girls during, I don't remember the exact age span.
Yeah, but like it's when the prefrontal cortex is developing.
Their development, they literally are similar to narcissists because of their brain development. They really are thinking about themselves most of the time.
This is the thing that's hard, that even like the stuff that's kind of unfolded with like some of our friends and stuff. And what I'm realizing in my situation is that you can like communicate until you're blue in the face, and if you can't like receive it or hear each other, like I think
perspective is everything.
We are just like not speaking the same language, and I'm literally like, I will do anything to like get on the same page.
Yeah. I mean, for me, what's helped like the last week in my house is Googling reminders about the stage, and that for me and the stage I'm at with my 14-year-old daughter, that it is a huge part of their development to pull away, and kind of like the battling you on everything you do is also part of like them finding, they have to pull away to find their own identity. It's how they figure themselves out.
And I have read that.
And you are not supposed to take anything personal, and you are supposed to drop things pretty quickly, which is convicting for me when I read that, because
the rumination is what I'm struggling with, because it's like I can't keep having the same talk over and over without getting anywhere. It's literally
and sometimes you are two different people, and you might agree to disagree because you see things differently.
Well,
I mean,
right,
you and I
would, because I'm an adult.
You and I
so
see
I'm
things
like,
very
okay,
differently.
Can we just totally? So I'm like, I hear what you're saying. I get it. I will take ownership of that. And now, like, can we move forward? But like, she will not. Like, so that's the thing that's like been incredibly, and so then you're like, am I going to ruin my child's life? Like, are they ruined forever?
Yeah.
So I do think it will be nice when we have some of our our friend Amber is going to come on, and we're going to do the Enneagram.
Yeah.
Which is, I think it's so helpful for your knowing yourself better and how you move through the
like
world.
If I would have,
but also as a parent, it helps if you know what your kids are.
Yeah, although you know that's like a rule not to ever try to type your kid.
No, I know, but remember how our girls took the test themselves?
I still think when they're that young, I don't know. We'll have to ask a specialist, but I think even like if they're under a certain age, it's not necessarily like completely accurate. Maybe when you're getting to high school, if they take it, it's maybe accurate, but that is one thing. But it does help. I mean, it would have helped me in marriage so much if I had known our numbers back then.
Because it's like because you also know how you operate, you know how the other person operates better than, and kind of like where your strengths are, where your
downfalls are, and so we love the Enneagram. I'm a 7.
We're both 7s.
7 sisters.
Hence the cocktails and critique.
But I have a 6-wing and she has an 8-wing. So that actually, a 7 with an 8-wing has a lot of differences from a 7 with a 6-wing.
Yeah, because I think it's like us being 7s, we have a lot of the same interests.
The core desires and interests.
Yeah, and like...
But we could get into this more on the Enneagram.
Yeah, which will be fun. But we
oh, yeah.
We'll link it in the show notes. But
if anyone...
Tell our listeners.
Yeah, if anyone isn't familiar with the Enneagram, you should take the test before we do our Enneagram episode because...
it's really fun.
It's honestly fascinating.
It is, and I think you'd be more interested in that episode too if you already know.
Yeah. I think the best website is. I think it's just like the Enneagram Institute is the like OG Enneagram website, but I have a good website for taking if you want like a test that's free and it's pretty accurate. Sometimes you have to take it a couple times and. It's yourenneagramcoach.com, and they have a free test you can take.
Yeah,
and
it's a little bit very accurate.
It's a little bit faster, and remember when you take it, you are supposed to like think back to your true original self, like more like your high school or college self.
Yeah, like your true essence, not like how you are like if you're like as parents. You're
kind of living under stress. You kind of show up more in your like you think back to like. How would you have answered this? Like,
like what
your
feels
OG
like
true
most
self,
authentic,
your natural bent.
Yeah. So,
but take it, and then that'll be fun to talk about.
How are we doing on time? Do we know where does it show our time?
Don't know, but I mean,
that is the timer right there too. 29 minutes. So like we're like 30
perfect.
minutes.
So we're perfect. So we can move on to our what we're loving.
Then.
Yeah. So, do you want to go first on that?
No, you go.
Okay. So,
is it that bad? Because it's very cute.
I know it is very cute. So yes, this
you have been rocking all the super cute totes. Oh my gosh,
dangerous.
Wait, hold on.
Bag collection.
I need a little photo of that.
Okay, I'll actually put it on this side maybe. Maybe take the photo after so.
You can just you can keep chatting.
Okay, I'm smiling for the photo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my what
it's
we're
a high
loving,
of what we're loving.
Well, actually, it's kind of related. It was inspired by my high last week on the deleted pod was that we booked a trip to Costa Rica. So,
which is guys, my original reaction, I was very excited and happy for her. Yes, and surprised.
So we are going in May to Costa Rica. So, of course I felt I needed a new beach bag.
Isn't
for
that funny how that happens?
And this was a very big splurge for me and not one I normally would do. But I will tell you the story behind this bag. So this is what's this called? Raffia or?
It is raffia, but it's called
something.
Like
it's like a rattan raffia beach bag. It's oversized. It's like an extra large.
I know. I'm obsessed with that size.
It's like an extra large. So I actually copied this bag from. I'll text her and tell her I copied her. Jenna.
My Jenna?
No. I went to.
Oh, Jenna Wilmingham?
I don't know if you should say names on here.
Oh, but, sorry. But hey, Jenna.
Anyways, Amber's 40th, we went to Hukumba Hot Springs, which shout out Hukumba Hot Springs.
I was so sad not to be able to go.
So that was like a phenomenal place. Like if anyone wants to drive out to the middle of nowhere in San Diego, this was worth the drive, and it was such a cool. It's like mineral hot springs.
Well, and you would normally go for like a whole weekend or maybe
you would go. Yeah, you would go for at least an overnight.
It's like a spa resort.
It's a spa resort, but the restaurant and the bar there are actually so cool. Like, it was a phenomenal experience. Well, Jenna
had that bag.
Jenna had this bag.
Cute. That same size.
This exact. I'm pretty sure hers was this extra large one. It was exactly like this. I literally haven't been able to stop thinking about it since that was in the beginning of December, and we're in almost the end of March, and I haven't stopped thinking. I tried to find it on Poshmark and Depop.
I love that though. That means like you really want
something.
So
I really
no
thought
buyer's
about.
Remorse.
I really thought about it, and I tried to buy it on Poshmark and Depop, and that bag was sold out for a long time. So they
I don't know. Maybe real estate's not a good fit for you if you keep.
I can't stop shopping. Yeah, I know it's a problem.
Well, whatever. Work hard, shop hard, play hard. You know. Yeah.
Anyways, look good, feel good, do good. So
isn't that the truth?
Yes. So, anyways,
wait. Speaking of looking good, you do look very good. Did I notice?
Are we wearing the exact same jeans?
I think we are.
Okay, wait. Let's stand up.
Are they? Are yours the lioness?
Okay, they are lioness barrel jeans. Okay, so wait. We literally showed up in the same jeans. Yeah. I need to know. Okay, so I'll tell mine. I bought mine from Nuuly, the thrift shop, which I think when we talked about Nuuly might have been on our deleted podcast as well.
Guys, we did such a good little breakdown for you about Nuuly.
So we love our Nuuly. I do take breaks from Nuuly, but I
actually haven't though because
I
find it for work stuff too. It's very
that's what I had it paused for a long time, but I unpaused for New York, and now I've been working so much I needed work clothes, so I've been using it for
anytime,
work clothes.
like I used it for the gala. My gala, which we talked about that also in the deleted. It was so much fun, but the dress so it's funny because I told you that Jess ended up wearing I won't say last names, but ended up wearing the dress that we did our mommy daughter trip last year. Our theme was also Palm Royale. Mm-hmm. So she ended up wearing that dress, which was so cute and so perfect for that theme. And a lot of the other dresses, like Allison had rented a few, so I wasn't going to get the same one as her, obviously.
Although I think I saw that she wore what Lauren had worn to a different Palm Royale.
She totally did.
Yeah. There was like a Palm Royale. Yeah. If you need a Palm Royale theme, Nuuly's got some choices.
Yeah. And the one I got, speaking of the thrift store, it's like a $300 or $400 dress. And I'm pretty sure, I think that they must be doing like an overhaul.
Yeah. I think they're selling a bunch of stuff to get new stuff.
$16.
Oh,
so I'm going to just keep it for $16.
But are you sure that you can keep it for that price?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
This shirt that I have on, which is like, see?
Yeah, it's so cute.
It's brand new. The tags are still on, and I can't remember the price but it looked like, in your like cart or your account or whatever, when or your closet, like it shows you what you have.
There's also a $20 off coupon right now. So if there's anything,
you can't use the 20 on the thrifted stuff.
Not on the thrifted stuff, but your other things.
And so like this one, like I said, it's brand new, the tags on it, and it's like it's like $20 or something, and the tag says like $100. It's like $110, and it's brand new.
Yeah.
So like,
and Nuuly, sometimes you will get like some losers, and like they'll be a little too used, but they have the most amazing customer. If that ever happens, they have the most amazing customer service.
Shout out to Nuuly if you want to send us some stuff to wear on the pod.
Yeah, Nuuly, if you want to sponsor us.
This jacket?
That's a good one. Is that a Nuuly?
It is.
Yeah, but okay, the barrel jeans. So we both showed up in the lioness barrel jeans, which I bought mine from Nuuly for $30, which for a pair of lioness jeans that are a good basic, I think is really good. Did you buy yours or did you rent yours?
No, so
you saw them too and bought them
too, and
that is too funny.
What made me decide to look in the thrifted, because I kind of forget about doing that.
Yeah. Well, it takes a long time, and there's like a lot of stuff you don't want to buy.
Well, and I think when they first did the thrifted, the stuff that was on there wasn't like that great, and like But I think they have a ton of stuff in there right now. But yeah, that is crazy that we both got these on our last New Leaf.
Yeah, that is so fun.
And then we both bought them today. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's they were like $25.
Yeah.
And they're so comfortable. What size did you get?
I think I got a 27 or 28.
No, they come in like small, medium, large.
Oh, then I think I got a medium.
I did too.
I sized up because I read the reviews and it sounded like I could have fit into a smaller medium.
London had, remember I got her the leopard ones of these? The extra smalls, and they ended up being too small, but then the small on her is really big. But I was like,
well, they are
if London's wearing a small, I probably need a bigger size.
They run big, but I wanted them to be an oversized look, and I planned on wearing them with a belt. Like, I'm wearing them with a belt. I do feel like they make me look a little bigger because they're so baggy, but that's kind of like the look I'm going for when I'm wearing it.
Let's just say that the current style is not like very man friendly. Like I don't, it's the kind of stuff that like women appreciate, but it's not something that like men find attractive.
But yeah. So
okay, can you link that bag in the show notes?
So we'll link this bag, but it's Monday swimwear, and I don't know what it's called, but I'll find the name. But it's really cute. And
I love it. I noticed it.
It was a splurge, and I can tell you, I've scoured the internet, and there was no cheaper way to get it.
How much of a splurge?
It was a splurge, like a lot.
Okay, well,
like at least $150. But
but that's pretty. Okay, I thought that is a splurge for like
a beach bag.
Yeah. Well, like my Isabel Marant beach bag.
Yeah.
Which I get the same version in Mexico for $3, literally.
Right.
And that one was also like $150 or something, or $175, and it's completely ripped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I will say you got some years out of that thing.
Yeah, I did.
But
I think my $3 ones for Mexico
don't rip.
They haven't ripped, and they're like, I've had them the same amount of time.
No, that was a splurge, but I have certain things like jeans, bathing suits, certain things I'm splurgy about, and
we live by the beach.
Well, the thing is,
we live by the beach, and we're members
when my kids
are
in Carlsbad Inn. Well, I don't know if I should say that, but
don't show up and try to hang out with us, okay?
No. Yeah. No, but so we are either at the pool or the beach in the summer when our kids are out of school literally every day. So I feel like it's a splurge-worthy purchase. So that, and then I do have one other what we're loving that I said last week that got deleted, but if you live locally in Carlsbad, Always Hungry Grocery. It's a new grocery store.
Oh, yeah. So did you bring us something?
I didn't, because I didn't have... Hey, I got us coffees.
I know, and you did good.
Pushing it, and I got here on time. That's the most I could do. But anyways, check out Always Hungry Grocery. It took over the old used bookstore that I grew up going to, Fahrenheit Books in the Village, on Carlsbad Village Drive, right by the coast, right across the street from Carlsbad Inn. So I will be going for their chicken salad and snacks.
That will be very handy.
Beach snacks, but it's just a cute like gourmet grocery store, and I don't know. I just love. I oftentimes will go to what's the Pronto's Deli.
Oh yeah,
like it's like that where you can go grab lunch stuff.
Like, do they make this? Like, they have sandwiches there?
I don't think they have sandwiches, but they do have like a little refrigerated where you can grab and go, like if you're going to the beach and stuff. But okay, that's what we're loving. We're probably getting close on our time. Oh, yep, I talked for 10 minutes. Sorry, guys.
Well, I was definitely talking with you.
Okay, so what are you loving?
Okay, this book.
Okay,
it's called Strangers by Belle Burden. I will also link this in the show notes.
I saw Sarah Foster like doing a whole thing on her Instagram about this, but
I don't know. Several authors. Emily Giffen just did like a big thing on it too. Like,
why'd you buy it, or how'd you get into it?
So somebody that I follow a few authors on Instagram, and they both did, like I said, Emily
probably did it just come out?
Yeah,
they probably sent copies, and then
I'm sure
people are promoting it.
They have the same literary agent too, I think, or they're with the same agency. So, so it's a book. The name of it is Strangers: A Memoir of Marriage. So I'm not a huge memoir like reader usually. Not that I think they're like very well written, and I find them interesting. But it's just not, I don't know. I prefer fiction. It's like I love I just love getting lost in like a fiction story usually, but I was very intrigued by the people that posted it. And so I just like ordered it on Amazon, got it in one day. I've read 116 pages.
Okay, can I have it when you're done?
Yes, but I'm kind of,
because I actually love memoirs.
Helpful towards my thesis too.
Yeah, so. I was just gonna say it's like the subject of your thesis.
Yes, like it's shocking. Like
are you gonna use some quotes from that or?
Oh, that's a very good idea. I just thought
it could be in your intro. There could be. I don't know.
Maybe
Anyways.
I will. So okay, it's literally the little blurb here by Joyce Carol Oates says, riveting, examines the very nature of intimacy. It is totally fascinating. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I don't want to give anything.
I have a feeling I would love it.
That it's like about her divorce space. Like, that's not like something you work up to. You know right away that they get divorced. But she herself, the author, just comes from like a very fascinating background, like New York, a very prestigious family.
Oh, okay.
And so her history is just very like interesting, and she's such a great writer. So yeah, it's just funny because it's like reading it though too. It's just another thing that's making me very like introspective, and maybe it's the age too that we're you're just like more reflective.
Yeah.
And actually, Coach G got me a book for my birthday one year.
Oh.
I guess I haven't learned that yet, which is like a memoir too.
Shauna Niequist.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, because that's one. And I both. Shauna Niequist is one of our favorite authors.
So that is I don't usually read those types of books. Yeah. But also a great.
She's a really good writer.
And like that is like. That has stuck with me because that was like maybe 3 years ago that she got me that. Just that, like, I haven't learned that yet. Like, when you're younger, and I was admittedly the worst at this.
You think you know everything.
You think you know everything. And it's not like I never thought I was smarter than anybody, but you think you know yourself. Or, like, you think, and it's like.
You don't know.
It's the most liberating thing to just say, I guess I haven't learned that yet. Yeah. Like, so even this is like really, like she's very, very different than me, but I love reading her story and like, anyway, so yeah, I highly recommend this book. If anybody wants to read it, and when you read it, we'll kind of.
It's called Strangers, A Memoir of Marriage
by Belle Burden. So, and we'll link in the show notes, but it would be fun to kind of do a deep dive in it on the podcast. So,
okay. I'd love that.
Anything else?
Nope. I think that's a wrap for this week.
And tune in to our next episode too, because we're going to have our first guest on. Which
hopefully.
Yeah.